can keep talking about.
Oh, this is live. Okay.
All right, now we are live. Welcome everybody back to another edition of Chairgatin. I'm your host Rattlesnake, coming at you again from the Snake Pit here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Joined by my co-host Dakota and someone else. Dakota, who are we joined?
What's up, baby? Dakota Drake 4 coming to you from south of Atlanta, Georgia. We're doing it again. I think we finally wore off Dago. We're ready for an actual episode this time.
Mhm.
Sorry for last week, but we got our
That was
boy
bad,
here,
dude.
Moonhead's in the house. He's joining back on the show. We're gonna get this bitch popping and talk about everything NASCAR. Let's get going.
Let's do it.
What's up? It's Chairgatin coming at you live.
Hello, come right in. Rock, flag, and eagle.
Just getting all
What
the
up,
tweets out.
Yeah, I'm on my phone tonight, so I can't really even see comments or do anything.
Oh,
Moonhead, what's up, baby? What you been
What's
doing?
up?
Talk to us.
Hanging out. I guess I saw y'all down in Daga, so it ain't been too long. But yeah,
Yeah.
I've just kind of been hanging out, chilling.
Getting ready to do the promo thing, and I was like, oh yeah, I got the pictures on my phone, so I send them to
Yeah.
Rattlesnake, and then there's a couple that were like not blurry, and then like 5 that were just blurry as shit. And we were like, we should post the blurry ones, right?
Absolutely.
They
Your
look
drunk
better.
buddy taking photos.
Yeah.
On the boulevard.
Yeah, I was lame this year. I didn't really get to drink or anything because it ended up raining and
Oh,
Yeah.
I had to leave.
Put a
But
damper on it, but we still raised a little hell, a little
Yeah.
too much hell. That's like usually there would be a decent concert. We would prep and rally and go hit the concert, then hit the boulevard. But we saw all that rain coming. We were like, well, fuck. So we just threw down at camp and like drank like
Yeah.
the fishes. And then when it stopped raining, we were like, should we go to the boulevard? That's what we ran into. It was timid and mild, but we still did our Daga.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was fun. I had a good time.
You go to Dega every year, right?
Kinda. I mean, here lately, I guess I didn't go last year. And I don't know. I guess the last time I was there before this time was when I met Dale. So that was like 2 years ago. But there for a while, I was hitting them all because it's close to Rome, where I used to live in Georgia and where my family lives. So.
RIP. You just recently moved to what, Charlotte?
Yeah, I moved. Actually, we're coming up on like a year, I think, this
Oh,
week.
shit. Since we talked to you.
Well, yeah, but still, it's not that long. I've spent like 22 years in Rome, so
Yeah.
a year
Dude,
here.
I literally all of January worked in Rome for like 4 straight weeks. And
Oh,
I'd hit
dang.
you up like, hey man, you up here? And you're like, yeah, I moved to Charlotte. And I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally was trapped in Rome. Like I saw everything there is to see.
How'd you like it?
I liked it. I had a lot of fun. We went downtown. We stayed in that Hampton, like right at downtown right there.
Yeah.
And so we
Go to
went to like
Goonies?
I don't remember the names. We went to some little tavern bar. It had really good food. And then
Jefferson's, maybe.
sounds like it. It was kind of like bluegrassy. They had little bands in there every night. Then we went to the
Okay.
Mellow Mushroom, and then there was like a little cigar bar right there. We went in there,
Oh,
bought cigars,
yeah.
and got drinks. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
we did as much as we could in Rome.
Yeah.
When in Rome.
Yeah, hey,
I know.
this-
Once I said that, you're probably like, shut the fuck up, dude. Don't
Yeah,
ever
you probably
say
heard
that to
that
me.
before.
Now,
I've heard that my whole fucking life.
believe it or not, that's not a really common one. At least
Really?
not that I've heard. Yeah, you would think that a lot of like cringy like moms would use that,
Yeah.
but they don't. From what I've seen, anyway.
How
They had
is there not
straight
a
out of
wine
Rome
shop
t-shirts.
in your downtown called When in Rome?
That's a missed opportunity.
That's a huge swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Some mom needs to look into this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So anyway,
Sure.
so
What made
that's
you-
Rome.
what made you move to Charlotte, man?
Just racing. Most of like my friends were up here, and I don't know. At the time, I was kind of doing stuff with Landon and going to the track with him a lot. And I don't know. I was just driving up here so much, it just seemed like time to make the move and like see what happened. And I've
Are you
loved
not
it.
doing as much with him anymore, or like?
Yeah, not really. I've mainly been doing like my streaming stuff. Like I've kind of been a hermit here lately. I've been in the house.
Is
And
that
it's
cool
when
though?
when we actually see you at a race, we're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You'll always be just like right next to us. And we'll be like, oh, hey, dude.
I used to go to a lot more, but yeah, no, I've been kind of chilling around here, and I've had a lot of fun with the streaming stuff here the last like 8 months, and it's doing pretty well. So, just doing that, and obviously just other things here and there that,
3
when I have
golf and
time.
some bitches right there, says Nick.
Yes,
Hey. Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, so you're a golfer, huh?
I guess barely.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, every time I see your post where you're on the golf course, I'm like, oh, dude, Moonhead, he's catching the bug. Or like,
Yeah,
you said you've been on off, but I was like, once you like see yourself just getting a hair better, it gets so fucking addicting.
yeah,
Like,
that's where
it's
I'm
an
at.
insane habit. It's an insane habit.
I'm not losing as many balls now. Like my score still sucks, but like I'm usually on the green a lot sooner, and I screw it up there, so it's a lot more fun, and way more frustrating though at the same time.
Babe, I'm going out here for my mental clarity and my peace of mind. You got like my biggest rule is like, don't get mad, don't get mad, don't get mad, and it is so hard to not get pissed as hell on a golf course.
Didn't you say that you played in high school?
Briefly, but I got kicked out of the school, and I got kicked off the team before I got kicked out of the school.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So is that 2 separate stories, or is that one story?
It's pretty much the same stuff. Mainly it was my mouth, but because it was a Christian school,
What do you
I
mean
didn't-
we can't smoke cigarettes?
Yeah, putting me on a Christian like private school golf team was just never gonna work. So
you got kicked off the golf
I
team
watched
just
Happy
for
Gilmore.
talking shit,
pretty much.
and then they were like, the whole school was like, you know what, man, we're just
Well,
gonna
but
have
like
to.
I was a habitual shit talker. Like, admittedly, I wasn't really a bad kid, but like I was kind of a. I think they said I had a problem with authority. I think that was kind of it.
Do you think that they were being honest about that assessment of you?
They were dumbasses, but like I do in some
Definitely
scenarios
wasn't me.
find myself having.
Yes,
a
they
problem
were
with
right,
authority.
but also fuck them.
No, like 100%. Basically, on that one thing, they were right, but they were wrong about a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, I'm a public
Yeah.
school kid. They can't kick me out, man. I'm like, this is as far down as you can go.
That was my problem, though, I think, because I had done a bunch of years in public school, went to private school, because I never got in really hardly any trouble in public school, because, like, if I did get in trouble, I could usually, like, make them laugh and kind of get out of it.
Yeah, what are
I
they
was
going to
just
do?
doing
It's
dumb
public
shit.
school. They're just like, God damn it.
But yeah,
just
they've
gonna
got,
come
like,
back
fights
here.
and shit to worry about there.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, in the private school, they don't really have a lot. Like, they're bored, I feel like. So they just, you know.
Me and Dakota don't know that life, I don't think.
Dude,
Dakota?
my little sister went to private Christian school, and I would go eat lunch with her sometimes, or like, try to be a good big brother.
Wow.
A-
Look at
And
you,
I'd
man.
come, dude, I'd come there to eat lunch with her, or like bring her Chick-fil-A or something,
Of course.
and they acted like Satan himself was walking in that building.
To be
I-
fair,
I-
when you walk in a building, I'm like that it's not
So
a
I
bad
purposely,
first
like,
judgment.
I purposely wore like Slipknot shirt when I went there, or like a Metallica shirt, or like some sort of cool shirt when I was like going to see her in school. And I remember one time, like, I brought her lunch, was eating lunch with her, and like the principal came and pulled me aside, and he was like, "Hey man, I don't really know what you're like trying to do here." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I was out of school, like I'd already, I think I was like 19, 20, and I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, but like, we'd appreciate if you could just like go change." Like, I was wearing a Metallica shirt with like skulls on it.
This is
And I was
awesome.
like, dude, and I was like, what? Like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, we just don't appreciate like what you're wearing or your outfit inside our building. He's like, so we're either gonna have to ask you to leave, or if you can go change, that'd be great. I was like, I don't have a change of clothes. I came to see my sister. I flipped out, and I was like, you know what? I'll just fucking leave. And
Dude,
I was so fucking
crazy.
You
mad.
don't bring a change of clothes with you at all times, just in
Yeah.
case.
Especially a
Very
Metallica
perfect.
shirt. I had a Bible teacher when I was in that school that actually, like, he loved Metallica. I had a couple chill teachers there.
Yeah, these
Big
people
shirt.
were hardcore about the scripture. They were not playing it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I got kicked out of private school as well.
I don't know if
That's
we should
cool,
be
cool.
proud, but
All
yeah,
our friends
man.
are
Let the
like,
word
dude, that
Dixie
was too
Hobbiton.
much.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so you golfed in high school and got kicked out, but so you used to golf, and then you were like, all right, I'm gonna get back into it now.
never
So-
consistently though. Like
All
I
right.
always was like I mean, I'm still a shitty golfer, but I was like a really shitty golfer. Now like I've actually tried to like pick it up as a hobby. If that makes sense. Where
No, I totally makes sense to me, dude.
Yeah.
Like, okay, last time you played, if we played together, what's like a score you would probably shoot?
18?
Okay.
No, like on 18?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't shoot
you
an
were saying
18.
18
Jesus
over.
Christ,
I
dude.
was
I'd be
like,
on the
oh,
tour
shit.
if I was shooting an 18 on 18 holes.
No, 18 over. 18 over par.
Oh no, dude, I wish. I'd be close to 100, north of it, but I'd be close.
Yeah,
I'd be
okay, that's
south
like
of
me
110.
too.
I'd be south of 110 for sure now.
All right, cool. It's me and you. I think would play well together.
Yeah.
It sounds like we need to like.
Dakota's getting pretty good. Dakota used to be shooting that like literally a year ago.
Really?
Yeah, I've gotten decent.
I mean, you're like low 90s now, right?
Yeah, I float between 90 and 100 typically. I broke 90 a couple times.
You're like
And,
consistently
yeah,
getting
100,
a lot better.
100's a bad day for me.
Yeah.
My best round
I've
ever
been
is
there.
98, to put it into perspective. So I have broke 100 before, but it's not common.
Mine's a 94, but there's not many 90s. I'm still getting back into the hundreds.
We need to conglomerate and like find out when we're all three going to be in the Carolina areas and like try to plan a game or something.
Yeah, I'm down.
That'd be fun as hell.
Especially if you're ever back in Georgia, because then I could just drive over and link up with Dakota.
That's one thing at my job, because we travel all over the state and we get stuck out of town. We always like are sniffing out a course. We're like, oh crap, we got to go to the hotel. Like, where's the course?
Did you play in Rome at all?
No, we didn't. It's 7 degrees outside. We didn't get to. Yeah, it really sucked.
Does it get that cold in Rome, Georgia?
Yeah, Rome's kind of in the mountains.
Snowed. Yeah, it's
oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't they film a lot of movies there?
Mm-hmm. Now they just started
it's gorgeous over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they filmed just so you know, even though you're from Rome, here's a little fun fact about your town. They filmed the movie Sweet Home Alabama in your town. It was not filmed in Alabama.
We're close though. We're basically Alabama. There's a lot of Alabama.
It's still,
crossover.
I think if you got a state in the title of the movie, by law, you should have to film it in that state. It's kind of bullshit. But it's okay. I'll let it slide.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah. I mean, should we even talk about NASCAR? I mean, what are we going to talk about?
I mean, we could talk about
well, the NASCAR Chairgatin podcast. We went to Dover this weekend.
Can it just be a golf podcast already?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're all over the place. I had high expectations for this race. I don't really know why, and it kind of didn't disappoint. But I think the racing didn't disappoint me. The broadcast disappointed me because the first half of the race was badass. There was guys coming and going. There was like at first I was like, oh shit, dude, Blaney's gonna win this thing. Oh shit, Martin Truex gonna win this thing. And then it was like halfway through, and I was like, is this race still on? Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I was feeling that lull as well.
And then the second half of the race, I kind of seemed like I was like, I'm ready for this to be over. There was a couple late cautions. I was like, oh, what's this gonna do? It did nothing.
Damn, Nick was there. That's cool.
Yeah, oh yeah. I have no bone to pick with Sir Nicholas here. He's totally like, can't come to Dega, guys. I'm sorry. Wife said no. And this motherfucker was at Dover.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. I mean, I think I know why he's not allowed to go to Dega anymore.
Yeah.
It's because it's us at Dega. I'm pretty sure his wife saw the videos of us at Dega, and she's like, well, what's this shit?
You're not doing that again.
Yeah.
Well, he was Snapchatting me all
sure
weekend from Dover, and it looked just as wild as Dega.
Snapchat. That's the point. You just said it.
There's a casino back there.
Dude, okay, I want to talk about this, actually.
Yeah. Have you been to Dover, Moonhead?
Nah.
I've always wanted to, like, it'd be like a one-off. Like, I'd love to fly up there and go to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it's a good time. There's a bunch of casinos out there apparently, but there's like one at the track, I think.
Yeah, okay. It's called Dover Downs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
I did my research while I was watching the race because I was like, you know what? That looks fun. It looked more entertaining than the race, like halfway through. And so I was texting one of our buddies who's from up there. I don't know. Everybody that's from like north of Virginia. I just say like up there. I'm just like, I don't know. One of those places.
Yankee territory.
Yeah, I just get lost in the mix up there. So anyway, he's from up there. And he was telling us about it, how you can actually rent rooms that overlook the track. So I looked it up. It's on TripAdvisor. People post the shit all the time, and you can see people posting like from their room over the track. And I'm like, okay, now I really want to go to Dover so I can watch a race from my hotel room.
How much is it?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I should check on the dates for next year. Actually, that's a good idea. I should check on the dates because it's got to be crazy. Or I wonder if they don't even open it up yet. You know what I mean? Because I bet it's crazy expensive, but that would be a sweet way to watch a race.
Dude, I'd go gamble like a son of a bitch.
Imagine you're sitting there like, yeah, hit me. And then you're like, oh, shit, there's a wreck.
That's how Kansas is.
I'm planning on going there this fall. I do want to go to Kansas this fall.
Yeah, I've always
Kansas
wanted to
is
check
sick.
Kansas out.
I like Kansas. Little cheat code in Kansas was it got cold when I was there one year. And so I went to the casino, and where you have to like see the race from inside the casino is this big like banquet area that NASCAR rents out. So you're kind of like trying to look past people. Or you can, watch it on all the screens inside the casino on the floor. But if you go to the buffet, like nobody's in the buffet for some reason. And the buffet has a whole row of tables along a huge glass window that just overlooks the track.
Damn.
So I just posted up in there because it's buffet. So every like 30 minutes, if you just go get something, they're not going to kick you out.
Yeah.
Speaking my language.
Yeah, it was like $30 or something, all you can eat, and then they have alcohol in there too. So I was just like ordering drinks. It was awesome.
Dude, I'm in.
It was the best way I've ever watched a race in my entire life. It was incredible. You could still like feel the vibration when the cars are going by.
Yeah.
It was sweet.
Yeah.
Climate controlled buffet. Casino.
And nobody was in there. It was the craziest thing. Nobody was in there. I was just posted up. I was like, "Can I sit anywhere?" And they're like, "Yeah."
Holy
like the best table.
Me and Felicia were talking tonight. We said something about we were watching this documentary or whatever, but then we were saying something. One of the people talked about they were at this concert and they were by themselves. And I was like, who the fuck goes to a concert by themselves? And then I was like, better yet, who goes to a race by themselves?
I've done it.
Like,
I've been to so many races by myself, dude.
Yeah.
You know this about me.
I was thinking I've only done it once. That time I took her to a race, she got sick, and I went to the race by myself, and it was like super fucking nice.
Yeah,
awesome.
Like, I love leading the crew around, but it's like when you go by yourself, it's just like I can do whatever I want.
Yeah,
like I can just go wherever I want. I can go do whatever I want. I don't have to like tell nobody I'm going to do something else.
Yeah,
I can go sit wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It's not something.
Yeah, man, you're catching on. It's the way to go. Literally, it's the way to do it.
Yeah, you have to understand when Dakota goes to races, it's this weird thing about him that he loves to be like Mama Goose, and he wants to make sure everybody's like following behind. He's like, all right, cool, and he'll turn around and like, everyone's ready to go. Like,
dude, he was rolling deep at Daytona last year, and he had that dude who looks just like him. I turned around and started talking to some other guy, thinking it was him, and this guy didn't have a clue who I was.
It was Vince.
I guess so. I turned around and I'm like, man, hell yeah, good to see you. And he's like nodding and being nice to me. And I'm like, damn, like, does this guy not remember me? Like, what the fuck? Like, I thought we were cool. And then it hit me. I'm like, wait, he's sitting up there.
I could see that when Vince had his long like hair.
Vince grew his hair out a little bit. We literally look like brothers.
Yeah.
And you're both Harvick fans.
Yeah, we could totally get past as brothers.
I could see that. That. That's fair.
Yeah, because I remember you told me, you're like, dude, I was talking to this guy thinking it was you. And I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. See, Dakota loves just like leading the pack. We follow Dakota.
I hate everyone, and I love taking care of people at the same time.
It's fun when we like go to Daytona 500 or like Talladega, and we have a big crew. We're rolling deep. It's a lot of fun, but sometimes it's a little annoying to go with Dakota because even if you're like, all right, it's just gonna be like us three, he'll end up just being like, oh hey, I gotta go meet up with a buddy. And then just like
I've cut that back a little.
It's so bad. Dakota can't just be by himself at a track. It's so bad.
I used to be bad, but I've gotten where I'm like, you know what? Fuck it all. I didn't do that once this past weekend.
Yeah, because we were with like 34 dudes. Who else were you gonna go meet up with?
There was plenty of people who were like, hey man, gotta meet up and get a beer. And I was like, oh, you know where I'm at?
Yeah. The crew is
I'm big. Fuck everybody. I don't go shit anymore.
I mean, that's how I used to always be. When I lived in Texas and I didn't have any NASCAR buds, I would just drive up by myself to every race, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'd bring a friend, like one or two, but I would just go by myself.
Well, I typically will know at least someone at a any given race, like
Right.
unless it's some like obscure like race. Usually, if I go to a NASCAR race, somebody I know is going to be there. So like,
But
I
back
always
before
have.
you were who you were now, you know what I mean?
No, even then though, like I didn't start going till I knew
Oh,
I'd
okay.
have like friends. Because like
Okay.
I think like you guys or like Tanhart and Chase and like all them, like there were like times where like they were like the only people I knew at races, and I'd hang out with them because I just rode into town alone. Or like if I was lucky enough to have a pass, I'd just kind of hang out with whoever gave me the pass.
Yeah, that's
So,
fair.
Well,
but
that's what
there were a
happened.
couple of times I just hung out in the stands by myself, and I loved it.
I always had just like me and my two buddies. Like we went to all the races together, and then kind of
Talking
got
about
into
Nathan and Justin, aren't you?
Yeah, got into the podcasting world and started taking off. And now there's like 30 of us. And
Yeah.
we're all
God, it's a
who's
big
going to what race, who's going to that race, who's playing this race, and it gets a little much. But the only thing I think it helps is like we all help each other to make it more affordable. Like
Yeah.
giving a place to I give people places to stay here, people give me a place to stay up there, or hey, you already got tickets, let me get one, kind of shit.
Yeah.
It helps out. But
No, it's a good network. It's a good group of guys that we got like in our network now.
yeah. But then I do remember the days when I'm like it just used to be like me and Nathan running to a race.
Yeah.
Nick's hitting it spot on in the comments when it comes to Dakota at Talladega. He gets mad if he's ready to leave and go somewhere and people aren't ready. Dude,
all right.
he loses it. He gets so like cranky.
I'm the same way.
Dakota roast.
Yeah, like he gets cranky. He's like, ugh. And I'm like, Dakota, we can just walk away, man. We can just leave, just me and you right now. And he's like, no, we'll wait for them. But God,
me and Ronnie were talking at work, and we had this funny ass idea. So we need to keep you in the loop. I say, the whole crowd is fine and all, but it'd be tight if there's just like 5 of us. I said, you know what we're gonna do next year when we all get to the boulevard and we're doing the speech and everything, and we all get out of the boulevard. I said, and everybody's walking. I'm just gonna turn around and walk the other way. I'm just gonna leave everybody.
Do it. I dare you.
No, me and Ronnie were like, yeah, let's get everybody like out on the boulevard, like let's go, woo, and then just like I'm gonna go piss real quick and never come back.
No, we should do it at the concert when everybody's like lost.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were talking about just totally like get the whole crowd out there and then just ditch everybody.
Dude, that's honestly a good way to haze the newbies also.
Yeah.
The ones that haven't been around. Because the ones that have been coming for a couple of years will know how to handle that situation quickly.
Yeah, find your own journey. Have your own night. Fucking babysitting everybody.
Moon, what is the next race you're gonna go to? What do you got planned?
I'll be at all this stuff at Wilkesboro. And then
I mean all this stuff. When are you getting there?
I mean, I live 45 minutes from there, but I'll be there basically Tuesday through Sunday.
Oh, I'll see you there, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna be running.
I'm gonna be working, so I'll be there professional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See me in my polo, but
nice.
I'll swing by.
What's the? Can we talk about it?
Yeah, I work for Flow Racing.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh hell, I didn't know that.
Yeah, digital advertising. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Stickers.
Yeah, he's
cool.
big time.
Yeah, I just don't talk about it a whole lot on the podcast. Not for any reason other than just I don't know. It's just like work, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it's fun. I love the company. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I get to go to a lot of cool races.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm actually gonna dip out Thursday.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna be up there Monday through Thursday, and I had the option to stay through the weekend, and I was like, honestly, after like Monday through Thursday of just being away from home and working, I'm like, I'd just rather go home. I don't know. I sound old, but it just
the Wilkesboro thing seems super fun. The race last year was abysmal, but like it's more just like about being at North Wilkesboro. Like forget what the race is; it's about being here.
Yeah, the vibe is just incredible.
Yeah,
like
it's
cool to like. It's cool. It was kind of like Dakota when I first went to Bristol, and you were like, "Oh, just wait till you like walk in and get to see the track in the stands." That was kind of the whole thing, was like getting to finally walk in and like look around and be like, "Whoa, this is it."
Especially before they repaved it, like this was the track. Like this, Dale Earnhardt raced here.
Yeah,
on this track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cars race last year was a lot of fun. Actually, it probably was the best race of the weekend.
Mhm.
So maybe it'll be good. I don't think like all those same drivers are going to be in it. I don't think is Junior going to be there racing.
No, he's not running it this year. He'll be there, but he ain't racing it.
Yeah.
I remember getting on Flow and watching it last year. You let me watch it.
No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. He's a paid subscriber. He's a paid subscriber.
No, I meant you showed me how I could get on my.
I showed you how you could sign up and pay for a year annual membership with the auto renew button checked.
But I remember watching the Cars Tour. Seemed like the best race of the weekend.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It was a lot of fun. It was fun. Yeah. So anyway, I'll see you there. What about the 600? Are you gonna be there?
I'll probably venture out for the Xfinity race. I don't know yet though.
Bitch. Yeah. You told us you're a big Xfinity guy now.
I love Xfinity.
Primary.
Yeah. I'll dip after Xfinity, but I'll probably go to the Xfinity race up there.
Do you watch the Cup races, or are you just like I don't even care now?
I watch them.
Oh,
I just don't really go to them.
So what is this about? You like Xfinity better, and you're like.
Yeah, like typically I just love like being home on a Sunday.
So, dude, I don't hate that at all.
Or
can't argue with that.
At least driving home on a Sunday, and like I'd like to wake up at home Monday morning, and typically if I've traveled far, like it's one less night on a hotel, typically like the race probably ain't gonna be that good. Especially compared to the Xfinity race. So like why not leave? Like I'll stick around sometimes. Like I'm trying to think last time. I watched like the last half of the 600 at the track last year in one of those like condo things over there.
Oh, sick. How was that, dude?
That was pretty cool.
I've never got to go in one of those.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Damn.
It was a hell of a view.
I've always thought about like that would be a cool thing to go in on with a big group.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't remember whose it was, to be honest, but I think they like lived there or owned it or something. But
oh damn,
I just kind of ended up there. It was a long ass walk. I parked on the back straightaway and I had to walk all the way around the track. Yeah, to get there.
That makes sense. Yeah, okay. Damn.
Yeah, because I didn't know I was going over there. I would have parked closer, but I parked thinking I was going through the tunnel and in the track. And
this is the perks of being a celebrity. This is what you get the celebrity.
I don't know about that. I think I'd have a golf cart if I was actually relevant.
My old neighbor has a condo at Atlanta Motor Speedway now, and like his living room window is looking over turn 4 and like the whole track.
You still haven't got the invite?
No, he has invited me several times, and I'm like, like he was all right. Like we're not buddies.
So I would still go.
Well, like, I've ran into him a couple times, like in public. He's like, "Man, you gotta come check it out, man. You gotta come check it out." And I'm like, "Yeah."
I would still go. It seems like he's inviting you.
Every time we come to Atlanta, it's more of like I'm like, "Oh, that's really nice," but I don't want to watch a race with you.
Oh,
kind of do. And but then like I always have a pack with me too. I'm like, hey, see y'all. I'm gonna go to my old neighbor's condo real quick.
Well, yeah,
it's not suspicious.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Yeah, rumors might start swirling then. To be honest,
so
you could do like an Xfinity race or something.
Yeah, it seems cool, but it's one. I don't know. He's super nice and super. He's like one of them old dudes who grew up on Dale Earnhardt, but then he's like, it ain't the same. I'm like, well, then stop talking to me about it.
Moon, who's your Xfinity driver?
Well, I mean, Garrett Smithley's the homie, so always rooting for him. I like, I don't really know. I mean, I've met him a handful of times and talked to him, but Justin Allgaier is a really cool guy, so I always am happy when he wins.
Yeah, I think he's like always like the homer. Like I think everybody likes to see Justin Allgaier do good. Like it's a good win. Like when he wins, everybody wins. Like,
you don't see a lot of haters.
Go Gator.
Yeah, he's a really cool dude.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cooler Pooler says, yeah, he owns it and it's an Airbnb most of the year. Cool dude.
Oh.
Dakota, is that the same guy you're talking about?
I have no idea. If you're talking about the same person.
First time caller, long time listener, Cody Powers. Thanks, Cody. Thanks for tuning in, you piece of shit.
That was a joke he made about me being on that radio show.
Wait, what? I still haven't listened to it.
I haven't either. But yeah.
But you were on it,
anyway.
so you know what you said at least.
Yeah.
What
But
show?
I was talking to Cody about it. So during that mullet contest, there was one of the other participants was he has his own show up. He's from Massachusetts, and it's Miles on Motorsports.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
It's him, and he does it for a radio station up there. It's like 98.5 something, and
Cool.
he invited me to come on, and I was like, yeah, cool, I'll do it. It was like pre-recorded, and then I came on, and it was like it was like, hey, sorry, or this is the producer for so and so. He's like, we're gonna have you come on in 5, 4, 3, and I'm like, what? And he's like, and then it's like, hello, good morning, it's Miles Motorsports. He's like, we have
What
Dakota
up,
Rutledge.
3-5 the fish?
Yeah, it was, dude, it was like that, and I was like, this is like a real radio station. Like, what the fuck?
How do we
Yeah.
turn this into that? Because that sounds way cooler.
It was pretty neat, and so he was like, it's gonna air tomorrow at 7, and I guess I got to figure out how to play it, but they tagged me today. I didn't look at it. But yeah, it was pretty neat. It was like all just because of becoming Dega Jesus was turning into radio station.
That's cool.
Yeah, did you see any of that?
Yeah, I did. I wasn't out there for it, but I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah,
dude, it was so fun.
Man.
It was so, like, we thought it was gonna be kind of lame, and then we got over there and we were like, oh, this is like legit. Like,
Yeah.
the NASCAR stage, there's like Fox cameras and shit, and we're like, oh shit.
Yeah, it was a big deal. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, and then like we were at the Xfinity race, and my wife sent me pictures of like the TV, and I'm on the TV in the living room. And I was like, I swear, I'm at the race. I promise.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was Dakota and Dale as the last two combatants.
Yeah, it was like, of course, it came down to me and him.
But I mean, when you roll 30 deep going in, and they even said, they were like, yeah, a big part of it is going to be like fan engagement, and we were like, okay, well,
yeah,
we got this locked up.
I felt like a rock star out there, dude.
We were all just like dead quiet for every other person too, which made it so much funnier because they'd come out and be like, yeah, come on, and it's, you know, it's the middle of the day, so there's like probably like
50 people,
and y'all are 30 of them.
Stretch. Yeah, we're 30 of them, right? That's what I mean.
Yeah.
The crowd did get bigger, obviously, the longer it went because we were very loud. But at the beginning, it was like crickets, and we're all just standing there like this, and the guys are trying to be like, "Come on, guys, let's get." And we're like dead silent, and just until Dakota comes out, and then we just lost it. It was a lot of fun.
It was like Woodstock '99.
Yeah, it was pretty much Woodstock. If you've seen the videos, that was it. Just so you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was super fun.
They're gonna do it next year too, right?
Well, they said you got to come back next year, and I'm like, fuck yeah, sign me up. And then, but I was like, I hope it's like next spring race, not like the fall race.
Yeah,
we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, I want to. I still gotta. I look it up. I haven't even opened the envelope. I want like a driving experience thing. Yeah. I can't wait to do that. I've never done anything like that. Are you still dabbling with the late model stuff? Were you in like a late model for a second? Or you did?
I want to. That was the last time I was in one.
Oh yeah, you wrecked one. Yeah. Tell us about that.
I wrecked like hell.
Sweet.
Put the pedal past the stop. It hung wide open, and we fucking smoked the turn one wall at Hickory Motor Speedway. Yeah,
Ross Chastained it.
Yeah, I didn't make it as far as he did though. I hit and stopped pretty quick.
Turned like
on fire.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was pretty crazy experience. But yeah, I want to do it again. I just haven't because it's expensive.
Right.
And then I did like some of the karting stuff last year, and I was actually gonna race the kart again next week, but I think I'm just gonna wait till June and make my karting return at Millbridge, so that'll be fun. But hopefully I'll be in a car at some point this summer. But I don't know yet.
How did that come about? Like, how did that opportunity come up?
I just I got the sponsor money together and was like, hey, I want to race. And so
really?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. And obviously, I mean, I was helping around with Landon's stuff, so he had that Pro late model. sitting over there that he hadn't run, and so we put it together. It was kind of a really last minute
So
deal. But
you found your own funds to get sponsorship for it.
yeah, like I used some of like my money too, but yeah, like I
Damn,
had some
that's
sponsors
sick,
and stuff
dude.
come on board. Yeah, so it was
That's
pretty cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it is pretty sick. Well, I mean, is there just somebody with like a cart or a car like sitting around and you're like waiting for somebody to show up with money, or is it like someone had an extra?
I mean, yeah, the way like the late models, it's all rent a ride now. So basically, you just have to like find one that's open and for the right price, and then find the money and go do it. But it's really expensive. The cart stuff's a lot easier because it's cheaper. Because I run D&Q karting, so it's not like it's a pretty big group. Like it's a legit operation, but it's not near as expensive as like these people who are prepping tires and running like clone motors and all that.
No.
So
Dude, it would be so tight if you had like a group of buddies, like, hey, on Thursdays we go out and race.
Yeah.
Like they're just fucking around.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between when you're paying to race somebody's car and if it comes back in one piece or comes back totaled? Like do you have to pay extra on the back end if you wreck it?
So it depends. Like some teams do, and like I'm probably not the most qualified to speak on this, but
Well, you wrecked a car, so I feel like you are.
yeah,
more
but like
qualified
that
than
was a
me.
different deal. Most people like when you go into like a race, like if you're going into like a rent-a-ride, like a legit rent-a-ride program that's like a legit like development deal or something, or just like a legitimate like rental team that's not just like you and your buddies. Typically they have some sort of crash clause where either you pay for damages or damages plus labor. I've heard of like capped crash clauses where you'll pay up to a certain amount, or if the damages are so crazy, you just pay a set amount and that's it. I've heard of people buying wrecked cars from people to pay it off instead of paying to fix it, and it really just varies. I don't know. I'm not super, because I've never been with like a legit rent-a-ride program. I just kind of fucked around with my buddies.
Did you, when you wrecked that late model, were you like, ooh, my bad?
No, I mean the throttle
Sorry.
hung, and I was like concussed, so I was just it sucks. I was more depressed than anything.
You were concussed? Did you like pass out or like what happened?
I puked, but I didn't pass out. But like I don't remember I remember hitting the wall. Crazy, but I don't remember getting out of the car, and then I puked in the infield, and then I was kind of banged up for a couple of days, but I had like really bad hot flashes and stuff during the concussion too, which was weird.
Damn it, boy.
Yeah, I know. I felt like I was like a woman or something.
Dude, I'm going through menopause when you're out there trying to race. This is embarrassing.
No, I know. Yeah, I wrecked so hard I went into menopause.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. All right.
Damn it,
Hell yeah,
boy.
man. So the iRace, you've just been doing mostly the iRacing thing lately, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that been going?
It's good, man. It's good. We've kind of hit a nice little run with the moon car stuff. We've been having a lot of fun with it. That's when I feel like it's the best viewing experience, when we're all having fun with it. So it's been really good. We've had a lot of wild stuff go down this year, so it's been good.
Where do people watch that?
Twitch.tv/Moonhead. Yeah.
Is that every night, or like y'all have like set nights?
Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for sure, and then we'll sprinkle in the occasional Sunday or Wednesday here and there.
I just love when I see clips of like y'all like crazy Dago or Daytona races, and you'll be like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
You'll be like, "Son of a bitch!"
Yeah.
Like it's almost like you're commentating like wrestling or something. But
Yeah.
it makes it where I'm like, dude, if this was like an actual broadcast, I would totally watch this.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, here's a question: will Moon be filling in for Junior on NBC this year?
No, but I sent Dale a contract offer for Moon Vision, and he has not got back to me.
Oh, that's
dude,
weird.
how sick would that be?
Yeah, I don't think I could afford him. I think one of these other networks is gonna.
I don't know, man. Let's see. He might want to, take a little less for a big career bump.
Yeah, it's true.
Just hold out.
Yeah, we're like Tesla stock back in the day. You know, we're low now, but we're gonna.
Yeah, the value's
we're
more than the
coming.
worth.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll get him.
Damn it, dude. Well,
That's cool, man.
Yeah. Should we talk any more about fucking Dover?
Yeah, we can
Or
talk about
NASCAR?
Dover.
I don't even
Okay.
care.
Okay.
Hamlin
Should we just talk
won.
about the
I
end?
picked him.
What
Let's just talk
everybody
about
like
the
the
end.
whole thing. Oh, you have notes? Do you like you wrote notes for this?
No, I just wrote how I picked Hamlin last week, and he won this week. He won, and that's my second pick of the year. And you have 0.
I don't know if you're keeping track correctly.
Well, I have a couple blank weeks here where I blacked out.
See, there, yeah, I think you're blanking. You also are concussed, my friend.
Yeah, I've had many of those.
Should we just talk about the end? Like, I think
So,
that's what else is there to
he
talk
walked
about?
off win. He called it whatever you want to call it.
I love how he says this, by the way. Does anybody call him out for the ones that he gets wrong when he calls it?
That's the thing. It's like if he said it every week, then
Yes.
it's like, yeah.
He says it
when
every week.
wins.
He's always like, "This is the one." I'm like, I listen to your
home run.
your
And
show
I
every
love
week,
Denny.
dude.
I love Denny, but yeah, I think he's like, we're gonna be fast. We're probably gonna win. And then when he does, he's like,
I fucking told you, motherfuckers.
it's like Kenny Powers. Like,
Even Junior was like, "Hey, man, he called it," and I'm like, "Every week he calls it. That's not.
yeah.
It's not that cool, man. I mean, it's cool you won, but yeah, it's not as cool as he thinks it is."
Everybody's talking about like arrow blocking or whatever.
Yeah.
And how many times have we seen this now? But I was like, they were doing this in the old car too. Like, so I don't get why we're all bitching now. It does suck seeing a guy run a guy down and not do anything. You can't even get to him to do anything if he would. I think there's something to do there. And then I've also had these thoughts when I'm driving. It's like, so how long are we just gonna sit here and bitch about this? It's been we keep saying this new car. It's been here for 4 seasons now, or we're in our 4th season with it.
In the 4th, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, how long are we gonna have to bitch about this? And how long are like, is 8 years now? We're gonna be like, we gotta do something about these cars.
Yeah. At what point do we just accept that they're not doing anything about it?
And then, hey, the All-Star, they're gonna have a soft tire. Like, I don't care. Okay? I don't care. Like, just shut up. Like, change it.
Shut up.
And
Dakota's pissy tonight.
Denny won. 3rd win of the year, tying Byron. I think they're clearly favorites and flexing. But also, when you see these, I think they've been stout all season. But you always see this first half of the first quarter of the season, guys look super hard, and then the summer comes and they're like non-existent.
Yeah.
But then playoffs come and maybe they a little razzle dazzle. Maybe they make those points get them to the Final Four or the final round of 8. But it's like, also you see these guys like Blaney didn't win last year till the Coke 600, and Blaney won the championship. And it's like everybody right now is hitting the panic button on Ford, but it's like, you know, I think we still have a lot of racing left, and who knows what the fuck's gonna happen. Every race at Kansas has been fucking amazing in this car, so I'm really excited for this weekend. I think we're gonna see a barn burner. I hope Larson doesn't win.
Would you be happy with a Denny win?
I hope neither Denny or Kyle win, and I just hope it's good. If they both wreck for the win, and like someone else passed them, that'd be cool.
Wait. So you hold on. So why don't you want a Larson win? Let's break this down.
Because all I've seen all week is Kyle Larson in the Indy 500. And that's all I keep seeing is Kyle Larson in the Indy 500. And I'm like, I don't want to see any more of Kyle Larson.
But you would be cool with a Denny Hamlin win.
I'd be cooler with a Denny Hamlin win.
Oh my god, dude. You're such a bad fan. You're gross. You're gross.
You're sick.
What's
I
wrong
like
with you?
Larson. It's more the Hendricks blue. I hate
No,
that
it's
Hendricks
a
team.
Larson.
I hate the Hendricks team.
You secretly hate Larson.
When I see Larson in dirt car, I'm like, dude, he's fucking bad as shit.
You
and then
like
when
Reddick.
he shows up in Hendricks blue, I'm like,
You've been officially a Reddick fan for probably like 2 months, and you already got to see him win live. Like I'm sick of it, Dakota. I'm sick of it.
Have you looked at the points?
What? I didn't hear you.
Have you looked at the points?
This is what I'm saying. This is bullshit.
I'm talking about Austin Dillon.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is bullshit, dude. You come in and buy one Reddick fan.
He's like fucking 30th. Was it 29th? It's bad. The like 24th to 33rd is like really bad. Like the cars that are there, you're like, ooh.
Yeah, and
Make
Denny was talking about how now teams aren't going to be like making as many changes halfway through the season. So what you're seeing in the first half is more likely what you're going to be seeing consistently throughout the season, at least less than we've seen previously.
I like Denny's show, and it's a lot of good insight, but I almost call bullshit on like half shit he says.
Yeah, that's true. That is a good point.
Like, because he'll be like, "Oh,
you know what? I'm with you
spec
now.
engines, prices, and this and that, and if we did this, this would do that." And it's like, are you sure about that? Are you just making this up? Who's fact checking him?
That's a good point. You know what? I'll admit that is true.
Nobody's calling bullshit, but I think Kansas will be badass. I think it's gonna be a good race. I always like talking about Moonhead talking about being home on Sundays. I think about sometimes where I'm like, man, it is so nice out, and I just wasted 4 hours sitting on my couch. Like I'll be like, I just sat on my couch for 4 hours and watched this race. I'm leaving. Am I breaking up?
Yeah.
I fucking lagged, didn't I?
Yep. Damn it, Dakota.
Oh, he's froze.
God damn it.
Son of
he's
son
still
of a
frozen.
bitch.
We can hear him at least.
It's been a minute, but it's consistent.
Oh, there he is. Kind of.
Yep, kind of. Okay. Well, I don't. Yeah. All right, Dakota. Dakota, hang up and call back.
Back yet?
Oh, there he is.
Wait.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah. He's great.
Oh my god! Damn it! Son of a bitch! It's because I'm on my phone. Still?
Yeah, your audio's a little delayed.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm ruining the show.
Yes, you are.
All right, continue. Sorry.
All right, so you're excited to watch Kansas at home. Is that right? Yeah, god damn it. He's ruining the show. He really is ruining the show. I fucking hate Dakota so much. That son of a bitch. All right. All right, so you have not been to Kansas before. You plan on going to Kansas. All right, Dakota's back.
I want
Am I
to.
back?
I want to go this fall.
This fall? Nice. Yeah. I think that was the race that got cold. So be prepared to hit up the casino.
Yeah, for sure. That's the plan.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no hotel in the casino, which is really annoying. But there's like 3 hotels right around the block.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can like stay at a Marriott and like walk to the track.
Damn.
There's a shopping mall there. There are MLS stadiums there. It's like a whole thing. It's badass.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love that track. Dakota?
Am I
The
back?
floor is yours.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to fucking lag anymore. I was going to say we could just rate Dover and make picks.
Okay, let's rate Dover.
Since I'm ruining the show. Yeah, all of a sudden I saw y'all stop moving, and I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, damn it, I was going on a rant. All right, I wrote it at the beginning of the show before we started for Dover's boring ass. It was a good race. I think the broadcast, which we didn't get to bury enough, broadcast was trash. Absolute dog shit. Damn it, Dakota. Very disappointed. The commercial 400. I wrote 6-2 for this okay Dover race.
You wrote 6-2.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I wrote 6-4. I'm surprised that I was above you.
Okay.
I was being still. I'm grouchy today, so I guess I was giving it some heat.
I thought it was a fine race. I was disappointed with that aero blocking situation, but like you said before, I was like, I mean, it's not really anything new. It's just part of racing sometimes. You know, what are you going to do?
You hate
like,
to see it.
I think Junior said it best. He's like, let's not like overreact, right? Like, if you had 15 more laps or something, it's a different race. It's just sometimes it happens. It happens, you know. So I don't know. I was going 6-4 because I was like, it was a fine race. I didn't hate it.
Well, I told my old lady, I was like, he was like 10 to go, and Larson's gonna catch him. And I'm like, hey, watch this. This is about to be a good finish.
Yeah,
and
that was kind of a bummer.
I told her, and then Larson was looking, and then it was like, oh, okay. It is what it is. But hey, I think it's gonna come. It's clear. And then all they talk about is Hendricks versus Gibbs, and it's like, well, that's all we're seeing every week.
It is all we're seeing. So, like, of course, that's what they're going to talk about. What else are they going to talk
Yeah.
about?
Moonhead, I don't know if you remember, for races coming up, we do an underdog pick and a pick lock of the week. Anybody you want to pick that you think is going to win. If you still remember any Cup drivers, feel free to shut them out. But I'm going to go first with my underdog pick of the week, and I am going to go with John Hunter Nemechek. Total wild card. I did not even want to pick him, but I'm going to pick a Toyota.
I'm going to go for underdog Ty Gibbs, obviously. Come on, dude.
Well, that's what I was going to pick, and I just didn't want to go.
Yeah, once you didn't pick him, I was like, oh, okay. That's what's your underdog pick?
I think Bubba.
Bubba? We'll
Yeah.
allow it. He's got to win here in a 45 car.
Yeah. Is he too good though to be like underdog?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
All right, I thought Dakota
Well, I
broke
was
down the
gonna-
rules.
Well, underdog, I thought
together.
maybe like Bubba's not
He
like
was calling Bubba underdog, so I was appreciating that.
That's
I'm just saying like he doesn't
Hey,
I feel
hey,
like
I agree, buddy.
he's a top 10 driver, like, and he could win, I feel like, on most
Whoa.
weeks, but
top
like
10 driver. Okay. Come
okay,
on.
top 15. Like
Whoa.
he's in the picture.
He's a top 19 driver.
He's in the picture enough that like, okay, he's probably not an underdog, but he also, I feel like going into the weekend, there's probably 5 to 8 people I'd pick ahead of him. So I feel like in my mind, that
Okay.
would make him an underdog.
We'll give it to you.
Okay.
Dakota, what's your lock?
I'm going the man himself, Tyler Reddick in the 45.
You're so lame, dude. You're so
Damn,
lame.
yeah, that took
I'm
mine.
gonna pick Denny, and then I was like, no, this is too much. So I went with Reddick. Go to hell.
You know who I'm gonna pick? Kyle fucking Larson. I hope your day's ruined.
Yeah,
Oh,
if Larson
man.
wins, he wins. I'm kind of. It's kind of bad when Byron's embarrassing him over there.
The fact that you like for some reason just can't stand Kyle Larson makes me like him more, which
Dude,
is an interesting.
I can't stand him. I just don't want to see that 5 car in victory lane.
Hey Moon,
I'll
what
be
was the
honest.
first thing he said when he was like, who did he say he didn't want to see win?
He did not want to see Kyle Larson win.
That's right. That's
But-
right. The first thing out of his mouth.
Man, now I'm confused. I probably shouldn't have put Bubba in the underdog, but I'm gonna pick Christopher Bell. I think
For your
Solid
lock.
pick.
Yeah,
Solid pick.
I probably honestly though I would have probably felt more comfortable flipping him and Bubba just with how the year's gone because
Yeah.
Christopher
Yeah.
Bell's luck has been horrible.
Yeah, it's been trash lately, dude. I
Yeah.
literally thought he was gonna do good at Dover, and they qualified like shit. And he kind of got up there to like 18th, and then it was in that wreck anyway. And it was like,
Yeah.
oh, what a abysmal
So
weekend.
far disappointing because I was kind of stoked about him last year, where I was
After
like,
that
all
show,
right, yeah,
that show, I was like, dude, fuck yeah, Seabell's like a villain.
kind of a little bit. Yeah,
yeah.
he's like, no one expects me to win or some shit, and I was like,
Yeah.
you know what, I didn't, but now you
He's
are.
a grass
so-
guy. He's a grass guy.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Oh, hell
true.
yeah, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Check
man.
out my Insta story today. It's all about mowing grass, baby.
Oh,
I
grass.
saw your weed eater pick.
You like that?
Yeah, I cut my grass on the weekend, and I was just like, God, I love this shit.
I love this
I fucking
shit.
love this.
God
Like,
damn
dude, I was
right.
I literally like I got done just like looking at my yard, like,
Yeah. If I can drink a beer and and look at my yard and appreciate the work I did, oh man, nothing's better. All right, Kansas, it's gonna be fun. Anything else, Dakota?
Kansas. What's after Kansas? Fucking Darlington. Oh yeah. You're
Oh
playing at
yeah, except
Darlington.
it's
It'll be
Mother's
throwback
Day.
week. It'll be throwback weekend on Mother's Day. I just think throwback weekend is special. We really need to harness that before it's just getting like muddy soup. Like Bristol was calling it throwback. People were running throwbacks at other fucking.
We're
tracks.
getting some badass paint schemes for this one.
But
now.
this year, it's almost like a resurgence. Like, hey, we can still do this if we do it right. I still think it should be Southern 500 weekend,
Mhm.
but I think separating the two it's like you're taking.
Well, we need to take this
cut the
race
sandwich
away.
in half. I'm honestly fine if Darlington has one day.
Well, I don't care if they want to give Darlington another date. It cannot be on this date. This is the dumbest date.
You put it on Saturday night.
Mother's Day
Sell out.
Sunday is absurd. Saturday night would be a killer.
Mhm.
The fans there would be way more fans out there. I don't know why they wouldn't do it. you can run both night races. But
Hey, but you know what is fun is the Xfinity Series at Darlington is always a banger. That race is always a fucking bloodbath and a great show. So if you are
damn,
going to
are
Darlington,
they
definitely
running
look.
that on Saturday in 2 weeks?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe so. Because
Dude, maybe
I saw some Xfinity throwbacks.
Dude, I might swing up there for that actually. Because Saturday night
Yeah.
I could swing off. Because
You
it's
could
like
just make a drive out. See
my
Jeremy
wife
and come back.
loves NASCAR. She would be like, yeah, let's definitely celebrate Mother's Day by going to Darlington. But then it's like, okay, hey mom, can you watch my child?
On
Like,
Mother's Day.
on Mother's Day? Yeah, it's kind of like, well, yeah, either way, I'm an asshole. So there's no way I get around that Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, go out there Saturday. Fuck it.
Absolutely should be Southern 500 weekend. And he works at the track. So that's an inside voice right there.
Yeah, it's all vote. But hell, Moonhead, where can we find you? Where can we check you
Yeah,
out?
do all
one
your
more
shout
time
outs.
in case people signed in.
Mainly just Instagram or not Instagram, Twitch.tv/Moonhead and Twitter. I guess it's X, whatever it is.
Yeah,
It's
I still
Moonhead
say
there.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Forever Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, check them out. Moonhead, his fucking lives are completely hilarious and all due respect way. They're really good streams, but will fucking make you laugh. Hey, like almost if you're gonna watch Moonhead live, like grab a beer,
Yeah.
chill out, grab some Doritos, and you're gonna have a good time.
Damn, that sounds like a good time actually.
Yeah, it makes me like, damn, I need an iRacing rig. It looks so fun.
You should.
But hell yeah, dude. This is another chill episode. I think we're still feeling Dega. I don't know. We'll get back up to speed soon when we get to another track. That's another episode.
All right, thanks for coming on, man.
Thank y'all.
We'll holla at you.